Episode 21. The episodes over the next 2 to 3 weeks were recorded by another of the players, as I was not available for the sessions that are involved in these videos. Unfortunately, there are no Discord webcam feeds in these next 2 to 3 videos. But we join the party as they are continuing their march into the cult of chaos.
So I don't know what you want to say about that, Gareth. Can we be there now, or do we have to catch up or something?
Yeah, I'll just roll one turn for a combat encounter, which I didn't roll an encounter, so it took like one turn, like 10 minutes or something, and then you can just rejig everybody how you want.
Okay.
Have I got to put myself on the map? Is this?
You should already be here.
Oh yeah, there we go. Right in the middle.
So I'm happy if you want to move anybody around from the southern group up to the northern group and rearrange the northern group how you see fit. You just have to tell me if you want me to move the soldiers around and stuff. Like, maybe it'll help if I just move them out of the way for a second.
Yeah, I reckon just have all of us up in one group, so all of the PCs, and we can move our own characters, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so if you just want to warm up behind this line, maybe.
There is the corporal and his buddies moving up as well.
Yeah.
Angry spot.
Because you can't because I have to move them for you. I've moved them all out of the way for a second here, and I'll move all these guys up here, and then I'll fill in the spaces or sort of put them wherever you want them, really. Any other brave adventurers going to move forwards?
Alright.
You're not quite in line with the formation ball.
Yeah, Matt says he'll hopefully be there, but running late.
We're going for the box formation, Rob.
We're going for a what, sorry?
Box formation. Like a square.
Alright.
Is Paul going to just sit at the back then and watch all the action?
Yeah, that's his job. Occasionally he gets picked off from the back, so...
So I fill in some men-at-arms in the front with Neil. I think the sergeant was up here, wasn't she? So we can still work it. I'll just sit out a minute. Is everyone happy? Satisfied?
I mean, I think we've probably got not enough of our warrior people towards the front and too many of our non-warrior people towards the front, if you ask me. Like, I think Clive, a sailor, or Ilrune can all be behind all the men-at-arms.
Have we got many warriors left? I'm confused.
We have Neil, we have Bull, we have Rob.
What is it? Oh, he is a warrior. Shit.
And Link is running late.
How are we going to make Link
got caught in traffic.
Yeah.
Still trying to put his armour on.
Yeah.
Just wading through ants on the way up.
Are you happy with the formation like this, or do you want to change it?
I still think we could probably move a sailor and Clive back a bit, and Ilrune, and move some more of the men-at-arms up.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you wanted, you could put all the men-at-arms in there, and I could just play the game.
Ridiculous, then, though.
You could all just watch.
Neil's
I'll get all the
clearly...
treasure for the Castellan.
Neil's clearly leading.
Well, this was Morg's idea, doing this and going this direction, but I feel as he's not here and he had Angry there, I put Neil in Angry's spot.
Right. So like that?
Yeah, I'll do. At least if we have too many of them at the front, they'll all die and then fail the morale check and bolt it anyway, so we can't leave it all to them.
Yeah. But they're like level 1ers, so they're not like the sergeant and the corporal are higher level, but the men-at-arms are all just like level 1 adventurers, so they're not exactly going to be able to just do, they're not amazing, but...
Perhaps we could we swap the corporal with a sailor? Just swap those two positions around.
Suppose.
Like that, yeah. Without Fancy being here, our only cleric.
Yeah, sell it, yeah. The only one, yeah.
Saying that, I still think he's way too far forward now. Get back, Assailer.
Okay, right. We can start, finally. Assume you're gonna proceed north after all that.
No, let's go south.
Right, so
Okay, rearrange all of the pieces.
Yeah.
Right, so you headed, so you just, is it like everybody's going north together in this formation? Like,
I think so.
and you trying to be, what's the approach? Are you trying to be like reasonably quiet? Are you trying to go quickly?
I think we are trying to be prepared for a battle. That's why we're in a formation.
Yeah, so it's almost like a march, I guess.
Yeah,
There's 27 of us. There's no being quiet, I don't think.
it's a good point.
As you march up the corridor, you see that there's a door ahead to the right, and then obviously the tunnel continues north.
Maybe we stop at the door and see what's going on with that.
So I'm trying to like handle a lot of shit now that there's all this stuff going on. Cool. Lost my mouse as well, which doesn't help. So it's like everyone just kind of marches up to the door, right? Okay, so you're at the door. Now what?
Someone better just check it, I suppose.
Yeah, can we hear anything? Or can the closest man at arms hear anything?
Yeah, he hears people moving about in there. Something's moving around in there.
Just open the door to start with, I think.
Okay. So you open the door.
Oh, it's alright.
What?
There's a fancy middle pivot into our. Oh,
Reveal a chamber.
do we need someone with a torch up front?
That is a bit of a problem. I don't have any characters with light anymore.
move me fluent.
Can we hear anything now we've got the door open?
Yeah, you can hear like feet shuffling.
Many feet or a giant centipede.
I like it.
What's the deal in general with this? Have you already been fighting people? So, like, are we assuming that anyone we run into is going to be waiting for us?
It was pretty noisy. There's been a lot of activity.
I imagine we're not quiet when we're plodding in a massive formation.
Yeah, but what I was more getting at, was it just giant ants you fought, or was it people last time?
Ants, zombies, acolytes,
Okay.
and they're pretty hardcore. They got like +6
Yeah,
damage or
quite
something.
shit, but
That was the ants, wasn't it? The ants were hardcore.
The ants were badass.
They were like 4 hit dice each, and there was like 6 of them or something.
These ants can lift like 3 times their own body weight or something.
Yeah, they were strong AF. Yeah. Anyway, right. So you can hear footsteps shuffling around in here, and are you gonna hesitate? Are you gonna go in? What are you gonna do? At the moment, the default action is you're hesitating, standing around stupidly.
Neil is going to move forward, and hopefully the 2 at the front will move forward to hold formation in this corridor.
Okay. You hear what's everyone else doing behind you? Follow?
Yeah, move up, I think. But maybe just leave a gap by the door.
Is Bull wanting to go into that room then and check it out?
He's gone in slightly.
I'm happy
That's
to
me.
take Goring in with you if you want. But we're going to need some light, a light bringer as well.
Alright, Clive will come and bring some light.
Oh man.
Cool.
Every time I go and drag all the NPCs, someone moves a token and I lose the control of them all. It's pretty intense. Okay. Okay, so you'll edge up. At the same time ahead you hear a door opening. And just dimly at the edge of the torchlight you can see these figures emerging from the right. All dressed in robes. Similar to the acolytes, but the robes are different. These ones are like scarlet robes. And
They're more badass acolytes then.
they're like next level acolytes, yeah.
Oh, I thought they were rival acolytes.
What's going on here?
I don't know that we want to take it on. We might not have an option.
There we go. Roll20 did a thing. Right, there they are. So, yeah, so they appear. One of them sort of steps forward ahead of the others. And he holds up this like symbol, like on this necklace thing. He's got an amulet or something around his neck, and he holds it up and starts shouting and it's some kind of incantation. And
I'm not happy to let him continue doing that. We might have to shout charge.
Yeah. Or at least break his jaw.
Yeah, or maybe part and then Rolf and Frankie try and shoot him.
Yeah, Goring's got a crossbow out at the ready as well. Maybe someone shouts arrows then. Something.
How high is the ceiling?
quite high enough. This is quite a big main kind of corridor, so it's a little higher than like not maybe I don't know, maybe 12 feet or something.
Okay.
Quite a high corridor.
I'm just thinking for the purposes of, excuse me, could you loose an arrow over the top of people's heads and still hit your target?
Well, everyone could duck if you asked them to.
That'll never work with simultaneous turns, I don't think.
I think I think you can do that, but you will have disadvantage.
Yeah, that's fine.
So you're doing that immediately, are you?
First of all, what are these things we see in front of us?
So they're humanoid, which appear to be humans with these like scarlet robes and fancy ornate kind of metal masks with these twisted sort of faces on them. And the lead one's holding up an amulet towards you and muttering some kind of incantation. Well, he's kind of shouting it, he's not really muttering it. He's like, rah, 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 rah. But
Do they
yeah.
look like the acolytes we saw last time?
They look like the acolytes, but with different coloured robes and fancier masks.
Okay, I'm going to go out on a limb and say they're not friendly. So, yeah, I will do that immediately. I will fire that shot.
Well, we need to make room for anyone who's going to take a shot, then, don't we?
Yeah, I can't make that shot because I've got. At least Frankie can't make that shot because he's got a crossbow, and I don't think you can arc a crossbow bolt really.
No.
It's a bit tricky.
Same
Yeah.
for Goring, but can we move? Can we get some of the men at arms to like move aside so we can get
This
shots
one,
in?
if we ask that guy to go there, and if Neil goes over there or there,
I mean, we can make the shot without moving anyone. It's just
So-
a disadvantage.
Are you taking the shot now, or are you waiting for everyone to move?
and if that guy can go there,
I mean, will it make much difference?
Sounds like it would, yeah. But I don't
Yeah.
think you've got much choice. Well, you have got a choice. You just have to decide without knowing the consequences.
Let's take the shot now,
That's the case
because
with
if they
every
get that
choice.
incantation off, whatever it is, it sounds like all our armor might melt. Okay,
Yeah.
let's just go for it.
The ultimate
Okay.
suicide bomber just runs in.
I was thinking about that earlier today. I was like, you just need a load of people who are really bad at casting spells, so they all just run at you doing them wrong, and then everyone's armor melts off.
They all fall asleep. The spells hit the wrong target.
Yeah, exactly. As everyone's blinded by brightness at the same time, there's magical darkness, gravity changes, all hell breaks loose. Yeah, okay, so that's a miss,
It missed anyway, very badly.
even without disadvantage. Was anyone else taking a shot now, or are you now gonna...
No, I don't think anyone else can because the only other archers are
yeah, I need people to move.
yeah.
Yeah.
Frankie,
Cool. So that will like then delay your action a little, enough for this guy to cast his spell on everybody in I think like the first two ranks.
Wow.
Oh my god, here we go.
So everybody needs to make a morale check basically, because this is like a spell that causes fear. Everyone starts imagining the worst possible things that could happen, and that they're basically it's like everyone's racked by these horrible like nightmarish visions and things.
I don't think we need to roll for that. I'm already feeling that.
Yeah. Everyone in the front too. Does that include Bull?
No, because he's behind the wall.
How do you
How
roll?
do you do a morale check?
I don't know actually, because monsters have their own special morale stat, which is what I normally use. I've never really made a person. Yeah, you should have to make a check for.
Constitution?
No, I think it'll be wisdom.
Or Constitution?
That's more if you're enduring a physical. Like, this is a mental challenge. So
Is
this,
this a check or a save?
Oh no, I accept it. I accept that it's the sensible choice. My wisdom is just atrocious.
yeah, it's a save, so you can if you've got a proficient save, you can throw that in there, and then
Proficiency.
Okay, everybody in the front too, yeah?
yeah.
Cool.
Pretty sure Neil is going to be fucked then.
Nailed it.
No, yeah.
Okay, everyone's all right. I'll do these stupid men-at-arms then.
I was going to say, what about our entourage?
Right, so a couple of these front row have panicked. I need to find some better icons. I made some myself, and then they weren't very good. I need to get rid of them. Anyway, and then the sergeant. Okay, and this guy, who is +4 and +5. Okay, that's so. Oh no, the corporal's actually not in range, is he? So it's just the sergeant. And so it's just these two of the guys in the front line are wavering, basically. But everybody else has passed a check. So yeah, proceed with the turn.
We're going to charge,
Charge, yeah.
Ooh-ah.
or are we gonna get some shots in first, or?
Don't. It doesn't. It just doesn't feel like an option.
All right, let's just charge then. Go.
Yeah, unless we shoot straight away. But even then, like people will get there quick enough. What is the distance? Yeah,
Waiting for Pete to.
just want to get you still to the side so we can get out of the way so people can charge.
These other men-at-arms are kind of running away, so they're creating a bit of a contraflow problem as well. You'll have to work around.
Can't we just pick them up and force them to go? Like
Just
anyone
shoot.
in the front line.
You'll have
of
to
an
do it. Well, I just sort of rugby sort of push into them.
arm. Yeah.
Grab them.
Yeah, well, like, they're turning around and pushing back, so it's, yeah, I guess if literally everybody joined in, you could do a strength check with advantage against them or something.
Get a hold of yourself, man.
Did the first three are all connected and running in the back towards us then, are they?
Just these two. Here and here.
The two either side of Neil.
Yeah. I'll give him like a... Oh, here we go. I'll give him a little purple blob, that'll do. So, yeah, the proposal was everyone charge into combat, but you're in the front row, so I thought I'd wait till you came back, so you could decide if you wanted to charge into combat or not.
I don't know. I'd say that was a good option if we could actually all charge into combat, but it looks like probably only Neil and one man at arms would be able to do that at the moment.
Well, you'll have to push round the ones that are fleeing.
So they're not really going to get there, are they? The other people.
Clive? The sergeant? Like, Goring has an arrow, bow and arrow, right?
Goring's got a crossbow at the moment,
Yeah.
so all he's looking for
Oh.
is a clear
Like,
shot. but-
four of you can get there, I think. The Sergeant Neil, Clive, if he wants to, and a man at arms.
You don't want to be relying on Clive to do much like damage or like offense.
You're probably better just getting Clive out of the way for now and letting the men at arms.
No
and-
question.
So, like, maybe three of you can get into melee range. So,
Alright, fuck it, let's do it. You only live once.
if that.
Yeah.
Everyone dies, but not everyone truly lives.
Yeah. Goring is hoping that there's going to be an opportunity for a crossbow bolt shot when this man at arms in front of him gets out of the way.
Okay, so what? Neil charges the leader?
Definitely the leader, yeah.
The Sergeant has to deal with this one running away. I don't know, just yeah, fuck it. She's just gonna go in. I think I feel like she should be like more worrying about stopping these guys from running away, but done it now. Cool. And what is everyone else doing?
And Goring, take a shot from here then, now.
Go on then.
Sweet. Shall I do that now?
Yeah, like there's probably just some moment just before all the combatants get there, where there's enough space for a little opportunity shot, like while everyone's about here. If that makes sense. Nope.
God's sake.
Wah wah. Okay. Anyone else doing anything else?
I think we're moving forward.
Yeah, everyone else is coming with us.
Is anyone going to join Bull in this corner? Preferably someone with a torch.
Yeah, he's slow and make a beeline for him because he can't do much else.
Corporal's trying to like sort these two out.
On your feet, soldier.
Yeah, he's like, whoa, 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 where are you going, buddy? Basically, I don't know. Do you reckon maybe he's the kind of guy? Maybe he's threatening to like execute them. I don't know.
Oh right, I don't know. He's your guy.
I don't know. Is he taking the sort of commissar approach, or is he taking the like? I don't know. Anyway, he's gonna try and help them out. Right, melee.
Come on, Neil. Got to have a better week than last week because you weren't doing very well last week. Is that,
What did he do? 14, 5 damage.
is that a hit?
Oof, no, it doesn't actually.
Counter attack.
Because they are wearing chainmail.
Counter attack.
Okay.
Win again.
Yeah, as you go to you strike them, you realise they're wearing chainmail underneath their robes.
And he misses again.
That's a bad miss. Right, one of them's going to attack the sergeant. Nope. Sergeant will attack. Oh man, so many rules, so little giving a shit about them. Right, +5. Nope. It seems like nobody's hitting anything.
Yeah.
It
I
doesn't-
tried to
doesn't-
hold the gate last week.
Oh wait, this man at arms has hit. It looks like we're not spoiling anything today, so it's just. Oh, look at that! It's fucking taking this one out.
Yes, dude.
The man at arms on the right has just run this guy through. Obviously found a chink in his armour and he's just slotted his sword right in there.
Nice.
Nice.
That guy can get
Nice.
a little bonus.
Yeah, the bonus is he gets to live another few minutes.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it at this stage. You know what, I'm gonna give this other guy like a roll, this corporal, to see how he does with these guys. So yeah, I think he's managed to calm these other two soldiers down. Now that they're sort of at the back and there's other people between them and the front line and everything, he's managed to sort of chill them out a bit, so they'll turn around and carry on. Cool. What's next? Next round of killing. Keep killing? Is that
Oh
the plan?
boy.
Yeah,
Here we go killing again.
are people going to fill in the gaps? Is this guy going to use his flanking bonus now?
Would Goring have had the opportunity or had the time to put his crossbow down or on his back and get
I'm
his sword
thinking-
out and run forward?
Well,
Or is
I'm
that-
thinking Frankie's got a shot, hasn't he, on this fella?
Yeah, he has actually. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, and also, yeah, Goring can swap by now. That's fine.
So Goring could be like here after taking that shot from the next
Oh
one.
no, he took a he took a shot, didn't he? So no, he can't.
No, I
can't.
was going to say I thought it might be a bit too much.
But he can do it this.
Yeah, no, because no. But he could, if he stays still, he can. He can convert his move. I'll say getting rid of it can be quick, and like he can. If he's just sort of chucking that down and drawing a sword, then that's like quick. So you can turn your move into a quick, like downgrade it.
Throwing it away, mate. I think he was.
If he wants to
Yeah.
carefully put the bow away,
Yeah,
then,
no, he's not.
then no. But if he just chucks it down and comes back to get it later, and it's a quick action, draws a sword, he can do that instead of moving.
No, I don't think he's going to do that.
Then he'll have to spend another turn because he'll need an action to do it properly.
So would he be able to at least like move to there to like keep up? He
Yeah,
won't be able to
he can move. He can move. He can have moved up to 30 feet and fired. He just can't have changed weapon yet. QL. So yeah, Frankie's going to shoot the guy at the back.
Gonna have a go.
And anyone else shooting anything? Anyone doing any spells? Anything like that?
No, that's not good enough.
That is not good enough. No.
Can't really aim over the top of them here.
Okay. And is anyone else wanting to run into combat? I guess Eric is here. So Eric's moving forward to help Neil out, I
Can
guess.
as well, can't he?
And this man at arms is probably running in here. Yeah.
And I think aside
And I
from
think
that,
this one's coming to fight this one.
oh, okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah, Bull is going to peer around the corner, side room.
Okay. Basically, it's like the side room's a sort of backward C shape, what do you call it?
Okay.
Over to there.
Like a handle.
Yeah. It's
So-
a handle shape, sure.
Is there anyone in here? How much light is coming round?
Yeah. Like, Eastlaw's here, isn't they? Aren't they?
Yeah.
Is it a he? So yeah, you can see this is like another like lodging room, similar to the one. Well, you weren't here for that, but yeah, it's like the acolytes came out of this room, and it was like just a living quarters place. And this is like the equivalent for these guys. These guys are adepts; they're like next level up in the cult.
Yeah.
But there's no one in here.
I'm trying to think. I think this turn would just be peering around, so
I mean, if you want, he can do his move like 30 feet and say he's moving carefully, looking around, being prepared to like
Move up, flank, flank, flank.
Because he definitely wasn't on a flat out run because of the way you described it. He wanted to carefully kind of
Yeah.
move in here. He thought there might be people in there, but I'll let you move 30 feet and be sort of carefully moving up there. That's fine.
Okay.
Okay. Anyone else for anything else, or should we resolve the melee combat?
Are you going to move Essilor?
Isilor.
Isilor?
He doesn't really want to get into combat, so he's being a bit careful.
Yeah, it looks like we're just going to hit him from the side in a minute. Oh, he's gone right over there.
We can bring Rolf up as well, actually.
I was trying to avoid catching their eye, like keep it fairly quiet for the time being.
Well, you brought a torch in there now, so that's
Right, okay.
not really.
Probably doesn't matter because they're probably a bit like.
They're on the
busy
back
with-
foot. There's only 3 of them, and there's an entire army fighting them anyway, so don't worry too much. It's like, I think they knew you were coming into that room anyway, because they heard you coming in as they ran out.
Mm-hmm.
Right! So, then, the Acolytes fight. Alright, this Acolyte's just going to try and hit Neil. He will not succeed, because he gets like a -1 or something. And he needs to somehow get 21 or 22 or something. So he basically needs to roll 20, which he did not.
He's only 20.
So he swings at Neil with a mace and misses. Well, he got quite close. He probably hit the armor or something. Glanced off. And then this one reaches out and grabs the sergeant, and like necrotic evil kind of magic flowing through his hands.
Yeah, rough.
Yeah, rough. Uh-oh, and it worked. So
Oh, we didn't need that. Not on a sergeant.
he takes 9 damage. Ooh, so she's badly hurt by that. I feel like I'm just playing my own game here now. She gets a critical hit back on the guy.
Oh, that's alright then.
He's not taking any shit for this guy. She rolls a d12 actually.
Holy
So
crap.
Oh. She just kills him instantly.
Is that 22 damage?
Stoves his head in and then just sort of staggers to the side and leans up against the wall. It's like trying to shake off the evil magic that's like sapped her life force. And so the chump's gonna fight this other acolyte up here. And natural 1, so he's totally failed. And then the acolyte's trying to again do the evil magic juju spell on the man at arms. And has succeeded. And that man at arms is dead. Okay, does Neil want to kill this guy?
Yeah, I wasn't 100% sure if it was a new round or not.
Yeah, it is. Let's go for it. Go wild. The man at arms is attacking him as well. He's failed. Eric's attacking him.
Oh, get in, Neil.
Oh, Neil, 3 damage. That's it. No one else has scored a hit. Alright, I'm going to roll their morale. Which I think is going to be, like, good because they're nutcases.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I feel like they're, being cultists, they're probably pretty nuts. So there we go.
We can still win this, they say.
Yeah. Well,
Even if they die, they go to some sort of heaven or something.
yeah, exactly. They'll be rewarded.
that's true.
Whereas if they like run away and get killed, then they won't.
They shouldn't have a morale check. They should just be blatantly fighting to the death because that's what they only care about, death anyway.
Yeah, but I'm testing with how sincere their beliefs are when it
Yeah.
comes right down to it. Do they actually hold to their beliefs, or do they actually think, no, fuck it, this is stupid? Anyway, they're ready to die.
Right.
Next round.
Can Rob take a shot here? Just peek.
Yes.
Bull is going
Go on.
to charge, so
Okay, so on this flank, Rolf's shooting, Bull's charging. And then in the middle here, what's going on?
Well, Neil's just gonna.
I guess everyone's just
Continue.
pushing forwards and attacking. The sergeant's sitting out of it, so yeah. 4, yeah. They get a bolt stuck in his chest.
Oh yeah. Needs to sharpen the arrows a bit.
Yeah. It just
One
obviously
of
didn't
these
hit somewhere really truly vital right now. But
Yeah.
Yeah, you only got his heart and he hasn't won, so
yeah, exactly.
He's got 2. He's a cultist.
Got 2. Yeah, I like it. Secretly
Yeah.
Doctor Who.
Yeah, they don't believe in Doctor Who.
Or like a Centauri. They have 2 hearts. Anyway,
Yeah, I think they did. You might have
Cool.
had 3 actually.
and
3, yeah. There are these hearts that are like kidney hearts or something.
Yeah.
Piss hearts and stuff. Well, so Bull's running in. Sergeant's not, so I guess.
I don't know if Ilrun can do anything for this sergeant.
So the sergeant's, yeah, she's just like steadying herself, leaning against the wall for a moment because she's like suffered a pretty bad hit. But
Do we think it was just a one hit or a poison?
it's yeah, she's not poisoned. I'm just going to tell you out of character. She's like,
Okay. Well, I think Ilrun's still going to see to her.
she's just basically not going to risk it right now because another hit would just kill her. She's probably hoping
It's
someone will
alright.
heal her. It's because, like, let's be honest, it looks like you're probably going to win this little skirmish, and then she's planning to like get healed up ideally and carry on. Because she's like one of the strongest characters you've got, actually. So that's probably in your interest.
It's where she gets paid the big bucks. It's because she knows how to stay alive.
We got anyone who can do any healing at any point in this?
I think our healer's on holiday.
Took the holiday, and he took the healing staff with him. I thought he had the healing staff, right? I thought that was kind of weird. The guy that can do all the healing spells, he's got like the ability to heal once per like rest or whatever, and plus his healing magic, and he's also got the healing staff.
And he's also got the elven cloak, which is clearly for thieves, not for a fucking cleric who...
And he's also got all of your eggs in this basket. Anyway, I'm sure you'll figure it out after the combat. Let's just do the combat. Right, you got like... I don't think anyone else is going to be able to attack these two guys, so I'm not going to worry too much about what everyone's doing, and we'll just roll. So, let's see. I'm going to roll for these stupid cultists. One of them attacks Neil. It fails. One of them attacks, like, Eric, I guess. And, ooh. He actually hits Eric. That sucks. Eric's taken 7 damage and is almost dead. Ah, Neil, come on, kill this guy. Come on.
No, he's not.
We're
He's
counting on
not
you.
really having much fun in this dungeon here. He was bad.
You can have a...
last week, he was bad this week as well.
I think you've got 1 counter attack left, haven't you, for this combat? So you may as well.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I'll do that. Then.
You may as well just do it. Bull failed as well.
Yeah, Bull always fails. He only would have done 2 damage anyway.
No, not again. Can't
Man
see
at arms. That's done. 8 damage and kills the guy. And Neil's like fucking about. Well, he's probably distracted him though. Like the guy's blatantly going for Neil. You can see Neil's like the threat, and he's like putting all his effort into fighting Neil, and Neil's doing all his effort to like counter attack. And then this man at arms just comes up from the side, just stabs him in the back or something, spits on him.
he's not really a damage dealer anyway, Neil. He's more of a like shield type character.
Yeah.
So that plays out well narratively.
I like it. And yeah, so this other guy's still standing. So I'm guessing you're just going to pile on, like dogpile this last guy and try and murder him.
Pylons, yeah.
Yeah, seems likely.
Let's get him, boys.
We can always talk to him.
Throw him to the ground. Oh yeah, do you want to talk to him?
No.
No,
Okay.
he's a bit too fanatical for that, I think.
No, we're gonna murder him. We're gonna straight murder him.
Well, you know, if he offers to surrender, but...
Halfling's going to come in and viciously put the boot in.
I think Ilrun will part with a strong healing potion if you want as well.
I'm going to give this adept one more go to hit you, and then I'm just going to say that you kill him because there's 5 of you around him now. That you kill him. Did I say that right? I don't know. I wasn't concentrating. Right. So yeah. So he hasn't hit you, and I feel like now that there's 5 of you surrounding him, he's just going to get killed. Like there's no way he could like effectively defend against that number of attacks, so he's just going to die.
We've got a slight tactical advantage there.
Yeah, like I don't think it's realistic he could hold 5 people off. Like it's not like he's like god level, you know what I mean? He's just some guy. I think he's sort of like a level 2 guy, you know. So it's not exactly like yeah. So you finish him off. So did you want to roll the healing potion for the sergeant?
Yeah, what is it? 2d4?
Yeah,
Plus
there's a handout
something.
for it. Healing potion is 2d4 plus 2.
7.
Oh yeah. So she's almost back to the full strength, I think.
How much supply does one of those cost?
50.
Hey,
5
5.
supply.
5 supply. I was going to say, fucking hell. 50 supply.
50 silver pieces, isn't it?
Yeah,
5.
no, I know what you mean. That would be nuts, wouldn't it? Okay, right. Any other post-combat actions for anyone?
Oh, we should probably explore this room.
Eric is
yeah.
badly hurt as well. So.
Someone wants to look in that room quickly and check it out.
Oh yeah, search this room. That's a good shout. So you can spend a turn kind of searching through that.
That's a good shot.
The rest of us can be forming up, ready for the next priest encounter in the hallway corridor.
Yeah.
whatever you call it.
Cheering high-fiving our victory.
Let me see if anything comes, and then okay. So nothing's gonna. You haven't rolled a random encounter, so let's not waste too much time worrying about positioning everyone right now. It's fine. Although, ideally, start thinking about how you're going to move forwards and what the plans are for moving up the tunnel. While I just figure out what's in this room a minute. It's like Gary Gygax writing, so it's hard to pick out what's like important right now. He does all this stuff as well, like, oh, they've got 20 of these coins and 5 of these coins. And you're like, okay.
You can add them all up into silver pieces, Gareth. You've got the brain for it.
Yeah, no, but it's
A
just
piece
what I
of
mean.
paper.
It's just this like interlude where I have to do loads of pointless maths that just wasn't necessary. Right. So they have 140 silver on the bodies, and then
On the dead acolytes.
yeah. So the room has 4 beds, 4 small stands, a table, 4 chairs, 4 chests for clothing, various books and scrolls of an evil nature, but nothing of value.
Of an evil nature.
Oh, and then there's on the table there are some copper dishes and vessels of exceptional craftsmanship, which are worth 175 silver.
Yeah, sure. Who can carry it? Characters.
There's one load called the dinner set.
He still can't carry it. Has to be Rob.
Yeah, other than that, there's just all these evil tomes, like books made out of with like the covers, like all the pages are made out of skin, with like written in blood and shady shit like that, basically.
Goats' heads on them.
Yeah, all covered in skull. Like it's just a bit like overdone, like unnecessarily like gothic, like skulls and goats' heads and bones and things everywhere. Like an ashtray made of a skull and stuff like that. Yeah.
It's full level 2 yet? Yeah, Rob.
No.
No.
Little way to go. What is it? 2,500?
Yeah.
He's on 1,800.
Have we got any other level 2 warriors? Or people, melee people?
No. It's only you and Morg that look after their characters.
Don't know. I was accused of quite the opposite recently.
Oh, with Lavinia?
After Lavinia's folly, yeah.
Well, I mean, that was more surprising than anything.
That was
Today-
classic.
Today I'm going to run in and get killed. Oh.
We were just like, Lavinia, put it back. Lavinia,
I think
put it back.
I think what it was I got a bit frustrated with talking to some fucking lizards for about an hour, and I just wanted to get on with adventuring, and then I got a bit carried away.
Yeah, it happens.
Vargas needed to die anyway.
Oh no, I loved Vargas. He was in my top 10 characters. Player characters, definitely.
He was a bit rude and condescending. Haven't figured out where to take Eastar with that. Or Rolf, actually, think about it.
Has Rolf got any melee weapons, or is he just an archer?
He does have melee weapons, but he's crap with them. He's got dex, he hasn't got... Oh no, hold on, he's got a mace, but it's in storage. So, he's only got the bow.
He's got
Him.
melee weapons, but he's not brought them with him, right?
Yeah, because he hasn't got the load for it.
Can we fit 4 in this corridor again?
Yeah, I think
Seems
so.
like it'd be just as wide as the last one.
Yeah, I'm going to allow it this time.
So if we can have like 3 men-at-arms next to Neil in the front row, and then everyone sort of forming up in the second row who's behind him.
I'll tell you what, I'll let you... In a minute, the corridor's just going to go straight again. So why don't we just line up where at the end of this straight bit, and then I'll move you over there because it's just
Okay.
easier.
Oh, the end of the one we're at the moment. Right.
Yeah, it's like just round the corner it goes straight again, so it's just going to be
Same.
easier.
Neil with Goring behind him. 3 of them men-at-arms. We probably need the sergeant or at least a corporal in row to keep everyone in line.
Rule the PCs
How did
where they
Rolf
want
get
to be.
there?
Rolf's inside the wall somehow.
Yeah.
He's somehow in the wall cavity.
That might have been me, I don't know. There you go.
I suppose he'll go here. Right,
Yeah.
he'll
Slot in
Probably
like a little
do.
clean-up.
there, actually, like that.
Alright. Eric's moved to the back now that he's only on 2 hit points.
Rallying from behind. I like it.
Right. The plan is to continue the march.
Yeah.
The corridor.
I think we definitely were going to be into up the next straight part of the corridor, weren't we? From what you were saying.
There we go. Yeah. How convenient.
Yeah. It's almost like weird. It's almost like this cave complex is weirdly constrained by a large rectangle shape. That doesn't make sense, does it? So the corridor continues, broadly speaking, north. Oops. And then it opens out into a chamber. Just at the mouth of the chamber, there is a door on the right.
Let's move up to the door, I suppose.
If everybody just chills for a second, I'll drag you all over there.
Yeah. Beam us up.
So I don't know what Rolf and Isilor's plan was at this point, but they're now in a wall. So, what do you think?
Well, can we move the front row so that it's like do this? Can we move the front row so that it's like here in front of the front?
Like past the door?
Yeah.
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 We're gonna do the
Then
same
maybe-
thing again.
Well, yeah, but then now we can slot Rolf and Isilor in to maybe they want to check out this room.
So, as you reach this point, yeah, you stand at the entrance to a huge chamber. The ceiling is like up 30 feet above your heads. The floor is all made of polished black stone. There's swirling red veins through it. Just as you stand here, all these like candles light up along the walls, as if by, magic, unseen force, just light up and illuminate the chamber. So I'm going to now just draw that in. Yeah, like this. Right, and then
It's pretty big.
there's draperies hanging down from the walls. And the west wall is of translucent red stone with seemingly one piece polished to a mirror-like smoothness. A great bell of black iron stands. It says near the entrance point, but it's exactly. I'll draw it on if I can.
Did you say a mirror as well? Can you draw that?
Oh. Just the wall on the right is like polished to almost a mirror shine.
Oh, okay. The whole wall on the right.
Like polished obsidian.
It's red.
I thought it was black with red bits in it.
That's the floor. So I probably should have just this is so complicated. I probably should have just drawn it in advance or something. There we are. And there's a bell. Yeah, you labelled the bell. Yeah, this is all one massive paragraph of text, not broken up in any way. So I have to keep losing my place. Right. And there's a pair of mallets beside the bell. There are several benches and pews along the south wall. And then there are 3 stone altars to the west. The northernmost are pure black, the middle one streaked red and black, and the last one red with black flecks. At the western end of the temple area is a dais of black stone with 4 lesser chains on its lower dais of black stone. Okay, no.
Lesser what?
With 4 lesser chairs on its lower tier and a great throne above.
Oh, okay.
The chairs are of bone and ivory, and the ivory throne is set with gold and adorned with gems of red and black. And then a hugely insanely detailed description of all of the gems, which I'm just going to skip. Blah blah blah. Basically, this is like the evil boss room. And yeah, black candles in 8 great candelabras on either side of the room come alight magically, shooting forth a disgusting red radiance. Shapeless forms of purple, yellow and green dance and sway on the western wall. So yeah, there's all of that.
I feel like all of that is quite important. Is there any chance you could label it up on the map a little bit?
Yeah, I'll give you a minute. Jesus.
No, now!
So
Gareth,
we've got an evil boss room, but no evil boss.
I know, like, what?
Maybe the boss was inside us all along. We just had to
Ah,
fight ourselves.
really, it's Clive.
We're the evil
It's all good,
bosses.
Clive.
Yeah, it's gonna be our new home now.
Haha, it was me all along. Oh, where did he go?
Evil Clive.
There or back here? No, I don't even know anymore. Back there somewhere, probably.
Don't get too far back, Clive. We might need your magic here.
If you're going to need his magic, then it's a bad day for everyone, to be honest with you.
Day for everyone, yeah. But
He's basically just a walking torch, to be honest with you. Like, his one spell, like, yeah, I don't know.
What
Spell
is his
says
one spell?
Sleep,
Right, okay.
which, like, there's just, it's not going to affect anything that we're going to come up against here. Because they're going to have too many hit dice. So he's not going to do any damage. His sleep spell is going to be useless. So he is basically just a walking torch.
But if we come up against something that can't be killed, unless we're magic as well,
possibly.
And we would need you near the frontage, wouldn't we?
Or if you
That's
come
the
up
only reason
against,
I'm saying. I'm not saying rush in and like take the front line. I'm just saying be prepared, if you know what I mean.
yeah. No, I mean if we come up against something that has extremely tough armor, then I'm your melting armor guy. But
Brilliantly put. Brilliantly put. Shiny red wool, dancing shapes and forms. What are we thinking then? If we ring the bell, something is going to appear on the throne.
Yeah, I don't think ringing the bell is a good idea.
oh, it's definitely a good idea. We've got to ring the bell, surely. How can you not ring the bell?
I know.
Pretty tempting, right?
It's yeah, it's extremely tempting. If Wesley was here, he'd ring the bell.
Ring the bell. Ring me. Yeah.
He'd have already rung the bell before the map was generated.
So there's 3 altars. What is it? Black, brown, and red.
Black, and then the bottom one's pretty much red, and then the one in the middle is sort of black and red.
Can we just call them black, brown, and red?
Yeah,
As they look black, brown, and red.
call them what you want. I'm not sure it really matters that much. Gotta be honest. There's like loads of weird detail that he's put in here, and I don't really know why. I should have just edited it out.
I mean, before we go cruising into this room, do we want to check out the door on the right?
Yeah, I'm wondering if it goes round in a circle anyway. So
Yeah. Neil's holding the front line at the moment with the other men at arms. Goring, I'm happy to take Goring into that room with someone else, but not on his own.
I feel like we should keep to the sides. I kind of feel like just looking at the side rooms, the bits we can't see.
We can't see
Why-
behind the curtains, can we? There's nobody hiding there.
You can't see behind them. While you're debating what to do, the men at arms become interested in the dancing shapes on the wall.
Oh, let's can we restrain them in some way? Avert your eyes.
All right. Is anyone else moving up, like from the NPC people? So
Well, I'm just thinking if the NPCs seem to be getting charmed,
Yeah.
low value people should move up first, just in case. So maybe I move Isla up a little bit, so he can't do anything. He will be cool. He's just not cool right now. He's braver than he has any right to be.
hold on, Gareth's rolling dice. What's going on?
When the
So-
demon starts rolling.
Yeah, 2 of the men at arms begin like chanting something, like initially quite quietly, but it's growing in intensity,
Okay, let's cover their mouths.
and they're both staring at this wall,
Which wall? This wall back here?
the west wall, where there's these shapes and forms dancing on this shiny mirrored wall.
Okay, so Bull's going to restrain this one on the right.
Gareth,
Can I use...
what would the effect be if I cast Sacrosanct on these men at arms, which would give them advantage to resist attacks and effects from evil enemies?
Ooh,
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I'll allow it.
Okay.
What I'll do, because I've already rolled and they failed, I'll re-roll them. Does that sound fair?
yeah.
That sounds fair. Yeah. The only issue is he has to. It's not a cantrip.
In fact, it's
So,
such a like
It's
it's such a niche thing, and it's an actual full-blown spell. I think if you pull it off, it will snap them out of it. I feel like the stakes are too low otherwise, so I'm going to give you, like, the stakes are, if you roll that spell and you succeed, they'll snap out of it.
If not, we
Yeah.
lose all our metal.
If not, yeah, if you fail, something terrible will happen. So,
Okay. Does anybody want to move out of the way first?
Have you got the time? Like,
Yeah, that's the thing. We don't really have the time, have we? Otherwise,
Well,
it's just
if you
ridiculous.
ta-
taking the
that-
piss.
Okay. Let's cast.
they're
them.
gonna chant louder and louder.
Okay. Do I click the divine button? Is that one, isn't it?
I think
Yeah.
so, yeah.
It's been so long since I cast a spell.
Is it divine or arcane?
He's a zealot, so it'll be
Yeah,
divine.
it's divine.
Yeah. Okay.
It's sacrosanct, so...
Oh, wow.
Oh.
21!
Get in.
Oof. Okay.
About time some magic actually worked.
Yeah,
Think
so... do you want to describe how that works? So they're being, like, mesmerized by this evil, like, hypnosis thing that's going on. So, describe casting the spell, snapping them out of it.
So I suppose he kind of looks up to the heavens for a second, and then kind of does some kind of gesture, and then just places one hand on them, one glowing hand.
Cool. And then they're just mumbling like something under their breath, like getting louder, and then as soon as he touches them, they just snap out of it, and they're like as if waking from a dream, and they look back with scared eyes.
How many people can it affect?
Don't know. I've copied the exact text and it doesn't say.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, it doesn't really say.
So is
I
it?
just decided it's a cool situation for the spell to apply, and I'm going to allow it to apply to these guys.
Yeah, I was just wondering if it actually affects like everyone standing around you.
It is pretty.
Yeah,
much.
like I think the magic of that thing has been broken now, and the
You
sort
can
of
get about-
divine influence is here, is holding up the evil influences at bay. Just for now, like a little ray of sunlight, you know.
What for the entire room? Or
It,
just
like
these two?
just around where you are, it's like it's like everyone. It's like a ray of sunlight, but not one you can see. It's like a spiritual one that everyone feels, and they just feel like a little bit better. Like there's a good presence here with them in this evil place.
This has made Clive overconfident. He's getting into the room to see what happens.
No.
Oh my god. Okay,
feel
he's
an
just gonna
evil
walk
presence.
in, and that's it.
Oh, need to find out what's going on.
Okay. Okay.
So
Okay. Nothing happens.
If no one else is doing it, I'm going to check out this room over here.
yeah, Ball's going to make his
Okay.
way along the wall.
Okay. So Neil's opening the door.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And what's everyone else doing?
Oh, Frankie's. Ooh.
Just covering this room, just making sure, like,
Do you order the men at arms to do anything?
I think
Or,
I'll bring
like-
this one with me if I could.
we could bring like a men at arms, like kind of around here, maybe just plug the gaps in a kind of semicircle or tie above.
Can I
I was,
ask?
Right,
I was
this.
trying to keep to the sides, but
Can I quickly just call out to the men at arms? Just ask them, what was that? What did you feel? What did you see?
Yeah, I think it's just like some kind of evil beauty, though. Like it's like something horrific, but you can't not look at it. Like a sort of like a car accident or something. It's like, but they were just fascinated by it.
Good question, Tony. Good
What were
question.
they
So he
shouting?
kinda-
What were they screaming?
They were saying something in a language that they don't know.
The fuck? Oh,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
But they don't. The guy's really confused. Like he can't explain it properly, and it's as if it were a dream. He just can't explain it. It's like this. Yeah.
Being charmed in some way.
You want this guy to stay to the side, but Clive wants them to fan out and make a semicircle. So they've got to stick to the side and make fan out. It's not the most confusing order they've ever received, but it's close. Right?
Why are you
Okay.
staying to the side of the room?
I don't know. Just uncomfortable with it. I don't
Right,
want
so
to.
Neil's going to peek in here, and Neil will see like a lot of skeletons and zombies, like a lot. Like, there are a lot of them.
Oh,
What, animated ones or just... I guess they got to
Stood
be...
still, like statues.
Maybe we should close the door.
Right, okay, maybe we'll shut that door.
Like a lot.
Yeah, I think I'm going to shut that door now. Look at all of them. Yeah, I'm shutting that door, mate.
Alright, alright.
does anyone have a grenade?